Hey my Nova Bites, time travelers Nova and Rats here, and welcome to Awakened Beauty, a game where you find a princess who was cursed to eternally sleep. That is, until you wake her up. Let's start. Wanna view the content warnings? Nah, I'm good. Reader discretion is advised for this story. Now let's begin. It's taken you far too long to reach the Palace of Luster. You're sure that the princess is here, waiting to be awoken by you. The room is still and silent. A thin layer of dust coats all of the furniture. You see her body laying atop a grand bed. The princess is cursed, or was cursed a century ago to slumber for eternity. Do you wake her up? Let me save. Can I just end the game here? No. You decide it would be merciful to not expose her to the misery that is this life. End 0, Eternal Slumber. Thank you for playing. Until we meet again, dear reader. Okay, let's wake her up this time, of course. Without a second thought, you press her lips against hers. Warmth slowly flows through her body. You step back as she rises from the bed. You wait for her to speak. Her lungs must be so dry after not speaking for a century. Celeste. Who are you? I'm your hero. The art style reminds me of the Coffin of Andy and Laylee, by the way. My hero? For waking you up? Huh. Well, could you take me to my family? You were asleep for 100 years. 100 years? I slept for 100 years? Not exactly the reaction you expected from her. You thought she'd be happy or relieved. Are there any members of my family left? Huh? Or any of my friends? I didn't know any of your friends or family. If I've been asleep for a century, what do you think? On the table, you notice a letter sealed with a wax stamp. Very vintage. You pick it up. Then hand it to Celeste. The look on her face tells you it's nothing good. It's a goodbye from everyone who knew me. They knew that they'd be gone by the time I'd wake up. What am I meant to do now? What do you mean by that? See how dust covers everything in the room? How untouched everything is? I'm certain it's worse in other parts of the palace. That's assuming it's intact. This place is my home. When my mother would read lovely stories to me, where my father took me under his wing to learn how to rule someday, where I met them, the one I vowed to speak the rest of my life with. Just like this palace, my loved ones are relics now, ancient, lost to time. Why did you come to wake up, or wake me up? Your story is the stuff of legends. Everyone knows about it. As for why I woke you up, it's simply what I meant to do. I figured that much. Did anyone offer money to wake me up? Or glory of some kind? No, but then why were you meant to wake me up? After a century of slumber, that is. After all I've known has vanished. You should be happy that I came. Happy that I woke you up. Do you even consider what I had to live with? Or were you too busy thinking about how the village would praise you for saving me? What village are you talking about? Is that what those remains outside were? What do you mean? You beckon towards the window. Celeste looks outside. Why do you think this makes me want to continue on? When even the simple parts of my life are gone. Well, you're alive at least. Because of you. Yes. What gave you the right to decide when I'd wake up? Why did no one come sooner? Because they all perished? My loved ones would have wanted me to have control over my own life. Leave my quarters at once. But you're meant to come with me. I'm not your trophy. Celeste stands completely still. Fine then. Be ungrateful. Screw me for trying to save you. You stomp out of the room, then out of the palace. You came all this way for nothing. As you step out of the palace, you hear a loud thud, followed by something splattering against stone. Or someone. And one, reunited with the dead. Alright, so what if we say no one? No one? I woke you up, but it wouldn't be right to say I'm some hero. Woke me up from what? You were asleep for 100 years. 100 years? I've slept for 100 years? Not exactly the reaction you expected from her. You thought she'd be... Okay, the dialogue seems the same now. I'll skip ahead to see if there's anything different. I think this piece of dialogue is different. It would be wrong to just leave you under the curse's influence. You do have a point, and I am grateful you wanted to break the curse. It's just, what am I meant to do with myself now? You know that her life will never be the same. You're starting to regret waking her up. Because who are you to force someone into a world they don't know? You look out the window at the dazzling constellation in the dark sky, a beautiful, forever changing thing. It sounds like you loved many people, and they loved you in turn. They did. They tried so hard to keep me safe from the curse. And this letter showed me that they were there even when I wouldn't wake up. I think that your loved ones would have wanted you to continue living, to experience the beauty of the world, to see what it has to offer, even when they're not here, physically at least. I know that I don't have the right to speak for the dead, but you know better than me. Could you show me this beauty you speak of? This new world? Celeste walks to the door and stops, waiting for you. You stand by her side as she steps into her new life. End to a renewed life. Thank you for playing. So that was Awakened Beauty. So there's either three choices. Either you leave her to sleep and not let her suffer with the loss of her family. 2, you wake her up, but you're so indulged in being a hero that she self-deletes. Or you can say that you're not here for fame or fortune, but you can help her get a life. The last ending I got, which was this one, is the best one in my opinion. This was Temporal Nova and Rats. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like our content, please consider liking and subscribing as it helps us a lot.